Hey there, hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'm replacing the PCV valve on this 2006 Lexus LS430. Here's your part number, 12204-50030, and this is the sound of a good PCV valve. You want to replace this about every 30,000 miles, and this is a critical part to your engine because it helps it to maintain the pressures and relieve gases back into the intake here. So it feeds off the top of this valve cover, comes through the valve, through this tube, and into the intake and gets reburned. So that's something that over time this gets gunked up with oil, and that valve can get to where it sticks a little bit and doesn't release the pressure properly, and so it kind of pressurizes your motor, and you can have all kind of problems from either like your miles per gallon going down or oil leaks because it's building up more pressure. It's not releasing things like it should. So you want to definitely stay on top of these, and this is something that I think a lot of people don't do. You don't really need much to replace it. Let's stick it down right here. You need a 7/8 wrench because this does have, from the 2004 to 2006, I believe it has, they say it screws in. Now also you'd have to remove your engine cover if you have one. Mine, I've taken it off and never to put it back on anyway, so I just like the look of the motor without it. I'm going to put some gloves on because there's a lot of oil and grease that I'm going to get on my hands, so I'm going to do that to keep that off. You can squeeze this butterfly clamp and gently pull this hose. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on it, but it should come off pretty easy. So I can get enough room to work on this. I'm going to remove this fill tube, and it's real easy. It just takes a 10mm socket to take these two bolts off. Put these two bolts somewhere where I can make sure I don't lose them. Stick them right here. And this should just come right up. Just be careful, you might have a lot of oil in there. So I'm going to stick this off to the side over here. So now I got plenty of room. I can reach this butterfly clamp a lot easier and just pull back again. This is a 90°. It comes straight across, straight out. So you're just going to pull in that direction as you release pressure with the butterfly clamp. It should come right off. So there you go. I don't want to break this little cover. So it just kind of slides up and over. It's like a little jacket. Put this over here. Actually, the wind's been blowing, so I'm going to move this closer here. And just remember which direction this goes in. So I'm going to leave it in the same direction there. Another tip I'm going to give you is this is best done on a cool engine. You don't want this thing super hot. You don't want to be standing over the top of this thing when it's really hot. And I think when it's hot, it's also going to make this tighter because things expand. Now I should have access to remove this PCV valve. So if I remember correctly, it's going to be lefty loosey, righty tighty. So I need to move this way, basically counterclockwise. This thing's in there tight. Just be real careful when you're doing this. You got some wires down here. You don't want to do anything to break these wires. So if I can stick this on top here. Yeah, just be real careful with this. No need to go crazy with this. Just super careful. Little turns. This is actually pretty clean. I'm still going to replace it though. Probably going to wipe this off with the. Alright. Now with the old and with the new. Not much difference there. That's a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and start threading this on in. So righty-tighty. Just be careful, like I said, be careful. You got all kind of stuff up here that you can hit as you're trying to tighten this up. This is going to be the final turn here. I'm going to get this facing back. So now I've got it coming straight back out. I think that's about where you want it. You don't really want to over tighten this, but it's in good. So I'll put this little hat back on here. Just kind of snug it on there. There we go. It's on. I got the hose here. Clamped in, good to go. So that's pretty much the end of this job. I just got to put the oil fill tube back on, but we don't need to show that part. And then next thing you want to do after you finish this is just start the motor up and make sure you don't hear any crazy noises and idling good and all that kind of stuff. You know, you probably won't mess this up. It's pretty straightforward, but you know, probably want to just check to make sure you don't hear like a hiss or something going crazy. Like, you know, maybe this hose isn't tight. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I really would appreciate it. And hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I drop a video. I got a lot of car content out there. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.